Thank you, Director Clark. We are live.
Thank you so much. So I have 8:58.
Yeah, we'll give Russell a few minutes here.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello, Russell.
Morning.
Morning.
Okay, everybody good to go?
Mhm.
I will call to order this special PVUS meeting for Tuesday, May 17th. Can I please get a motion to approve the agenda? By Director Mack, second by Director Zant. Any opposed? Motion carries. And we'll go right into our information report on the basketball court. Ms. Burns, I'll turn it over to you.
Good morning, everyone. All right, so we have a bit of an update on the basketball court. I'm not going to list off or discuss all the different meetings that we've had in regards to this at this point, because it's all in the background information and you've been present for all of them. Our update basically is that prior to CAO Gilmore leaving the village of Pemberton in the beginning of March, she recommended to Sheena that we approach School District 48 again in regards to whether or not there was space at Signal Hill Elementary School. So Sheena approached Ian Curry, who is the maintenance manager for School District 48. And we were able to set up a meeting with himself as well as the principal and the vice principal of Signal Hill on April 8th to discuss. And they are in favor of us placing the basketball court on Signal Hill Elementary School property. So what we are looking for at this point in time is that the PVUS committee support the development of the basketball court at Signal Hill Elementary School versus the decision to put it at or on lot 8 in the downtown area of the village. And that's kind of the update.
Christine, any questions?
Oh, I'll make that motion.
Okay. Jen, did you have a question?
I do have a question. Has this gone to the superintendent of schools or whatever? And does it need to do that?
It has actually already. So Ian presented it in a closed meeting at the School District Board of Directors. Sorry, let me look at my calendar. Last Wednesday, May 11th, and it has received their approval. He shared with me a couple of questions or some feedback that they had, and everything that they had is already being considered. They wanted to just make sure that it would be fenced, which is something that we are already planning for, as well as the basketball nets be adjustable so that school-age children may use them, which is also something we are already planning for as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
Ryan, go ahead.
Second the motion.
I got questions, but not on the motion. Any further discussion? Call the question. Any opposed? Motion carries. That's awesome. I'm not going to lie. A little frustrated that it took us so many months to get all the way back here and get it done. But now the good news is it's better off there. It's in our little recreation corridor in our little hub. So that's awesome. It'll get more use because it'll be there during the day for the elementary school kids. So it's win-win-win. And it sounds like they're pretty motivated to get it done before the school year starts in the fall. So they'll actually be there. So one of my only concerns, Ms. Burns, is that, in the past when we've done some work with the school district, we tend to lose them in June. So first of all, I want to make sure that we have everything lined up before school district folks start going on their holidays, and that we can really finally get this thing done this summer. And the second thing is, I know we're going out to RFP. I know there was some interest in doing it sort of at a community level with a group. I just want to make sure we are still considering the nicer surface. So we're looking at the numbers we have. We've got the budget in place for it. I'm hopeful this might actually, I'm not too sure, but it might provide a little bit of cost savings because there might be a little bit less work to do around the court, like we needed to do on our lot. So all in all, when it all shakes out, I'm hoping that we are still very much looking to put the nicer surface on. And if it gets to a point where we're looking at the RFP or working with contractors, and budget's an issue in terms of getting that extra surface on, maybe that could come back to the PVUS committee.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. So I have been informed that as a result of this being a community initiative, going out to RFP is not a requirement, which as a result, I have been able to approach a local contractor who has already stipulated that they would donate their project management time, which saves us money because otherwise part of this report would be asking for more due to the fact that, as I'm sure you can imagine, in the last 2 years, the cost of everything has increased fairly significantly. However, currently, we believe that by working with the local contractor, they also have some connections. So they do believe that they can receive some cost savings on things like the fence, things like site prep, and those things that tend to add up, which we believe will get us in at budget with the including the surface that you have requested and that PVUS has requested. So we believe we can do it with what we've got. And get the nice surface. So our current quoting includes the nice surface. So
Awesome.
that would be the bulk of the current budget.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Yeah, I've had a couple meetings with the contractor as well, and I think they've got really good contacts and the ability to find some savings throughout this project. So yeah, I'm really happy to hear that. Let's do it. Let's do it nicely and let's do it right. So,
Yeah, and the contract in particular has also worked with the school district previously as well, and has a relationship with the maintenance manager for SD School District 48 as well. So we're definitely, as you mentioned, there's some win-win-wins in all of this at this stage in the game, which makes me excited about moving forward.
Me too. Any other questions? Go ahead, Director Zant.
Is there going to be a ribbon cutting / mayor's tournament when this basketball court opens?
I hope so.
Well, we did something similar for the soccer field. We had an impromptu game. I would definitely support that for sure. Let's get everybody out there, council, and
our goal.
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, our goal obviously is that it is in and functional with minor construction required come September 6th.
Fantastic.
Meaning minor, I kind of anticipate that, maybe fencing still needs to be done and Obviously landscaping is something that'll have to come later, and we'll look for some money for additional landscaping in the future. But I am very hopeful that we'll have a ribbon cutting this fall before October 1st.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Fingers
so much.
crossed.
Go ahead, Jen.
Yeah, as you know, I'm a member of the Lions Club, and they're very excited about this and have had a fair amount of money for our small little club. And particularly with COVID, it's been difficult to raise money the last few years. But they were wondering whether there could be a naming of the court of the Pemberton Lions Club or our insignia somewhere there. It would mean a lot to our club, who has significantly contributed overall to this community for many, many years on different other projects. So,
yes, fair enough, Jen. We 100% appreciate that they have some money set aside for this project, because that's what will bring us into the finish line for sure, that additional $10,000. And obviously we will need to create some signage and things like that. I'm not sure if a naming per se, but 100% we will identify the Lions Club as a major contributor to the project. Definitely, that will be a priority in anything that is created in that space.
Just to reply on that, we can certainly come up with the correct symbols and so on with the Lions Club and so on. So yeah. Thank you for consideration.
Oh, not even a consideration. We will include that for sure. If you know the right person for me to connect with from the Lions Club, Jan, if you don't mind sending me their contact information, that would be wonderful.
Sure, I certainly will.
Thank you. Thanks.
Awesome. Yeah, that has to be done for sure. Well, I think that's it for you, Christine. Thank you so much. And looking forward to seeing the ground get torn up over there. Let's get her done.
Thank you.
Correspondence for action. Decision on late business. Director's notice of motion, which brings us to adjournment. Thanks to everybody for making the time this morning to get this through, and have a great day. I'll look for a motion to adjourn. Director Zan, seconded by Director Kennett. Any opposed? We're adjourned. Thanks, everyone.
Thank
I
you.
know.